Hi, I hope you're ready for a new topic, the sustainability unit. Hopefully you've started reading The Martian. I recommended that you started a couple weeks ago. If you haven't read any of it yet, you would be good to get going on that. It takes probably 12 to 15 hours to read that book. And I will say this, reading the book is kind of required to finish and submit the Martian book report. And that's not due till next Monday, as you can see down here. And the questions, the sustainability exercises are due Friday. Those you do not have to have read the book because the questions are taken out of the context of the book. So all the information that you need to do the problems are in the questions themselves. And there's only 7 questions. This is a very short section as far as you having to answer a bunch of questions. The exercises, there's only 7 questions. The book report, you have, 4. Well, the book report's a little more extensive, but there's just a few sections to fill in. They aren't math type questions. Particularly, they help you have to describe some mathematics in the Martian book report. And there's no quiz for the Martian unit. But there's 2 things that are different in this. Well, one is the book report's a little different, but that's another writing assignment. And there's questions to respond to in the book report. The Martian haiku is a little poem. A haiku is a poem that has 5 syllables followed by 7 syllables followed by 5 syllables, and there's a couple examples in that. And it's just kind of a fun way of connecting with the Martian. And also there's a topic on colonizing Mars, a discussion forum. Both of these, you'll submit your own post, and then you'll be required, for the grade, you'll be required to reply to a couple other people's posts, and there's rules for what I'm expecting you to include in your reply, or how you could reply in different ways. Okay? The last thing I want to mention here is it has the finance quiz review sheet on Friday. That was supposed to have been a long time ago, back by the finance quiz. However, it had the wrong due date on it. And because it had the wrong due date on it, that was actually a date previous to this quarter, because that was from last quarter's due date, it did not accept anybody who uploaded their review sheet. So I've put it here for Friday. So if you have your quiz review sheet, you can put it there. I'm going to make it an extra credit assignment, so you don't have to. It isn't required now because it's so beyond what that was, and some of you may not have kept your review sheet, although you should, because you should have a review sheet for the final. Anyway, if you upload that, that'll be a couple points of extra credit. I will also add that in the Martian haiku and colonizing Mars, if you exceed the requirements for the assignment, then you can actually get a little extra credit for that as well. So this is an opportunity to get a little more extra credit in the class. So, by the way, notice that the Martian haiku, it has a notice here on Saturday, and then on Sunday it says kudos. That's because I want you to get all your haikus submitted by Saturday, and then by Sunday you'll have an opportunity, and you should have your replies to those done by Sunday. Similarly with colonizing Mars, there's a date for, actually both of those are due on Saturday, but I'm going to extend this to Sunday actually. So anyway, that's kind of the long and short of it. I'm going to be in the MC4A every Monday through Thursday at 11:30. I'll be going over some of the material from the Martian exercises, and also I'll answer questions, of course, as usual. But the Martian exercises are not very long, and so these lessons in here are going to be pretty brief, and they'll be fairly repetitive. So if you come on Monday and Tuesday, then Wednesday and Thursday is probably nothing new, because I'll be able to cover everything. And I would add that the exercises have videos with pretty much every problem. So that should not be too much of a challenge to do that. Most of your time will probably be spent on the Martian book report, so reading and filling in the book report. Okay, so again, you can contact me. I'll meet with you before 11:30 is fine, or in the evening. Some people only have time to meet at night, and I'll change my schedule so that I can meet with you in the evening if that's the only time that's possible for you to get help. So good luck, and I hope you enjoy the week. I hope you enjoy the Martian.